there without flags. You see those? Yeah. Further along the driveway behind, there's 3 more along the driveway, along the trees there. There's 3 more. Now in between, you sort of see piles of rock. They're covered in snow, but you see some rocks there, yeah? Those are called terminal moraines, okay? And that's where the furthest advancement of the glacier was back in 1843. I'm just pointing it out because I wanted to point out to you guys how much the glacier's been receding in the past century and a half or so. Quite a bit, you might say. On your right, actually, again, on the right-hand side here, you'll see different piles of rocks here. And they're called annual or push moraine. Okay, again, they were formed by the glacier. Every time the glacier moves forward in the winter, it pushes the rocks into piles. And when it recedes in the summertime, well, it leaves the piles right there. Now, if you look on the right-hand side, just about 20 feet before the gate on the right-hand side, you'll see a sign here that says 1890. You see that? Yeah. Guess what? That's where the glacier was back in 1890. I got a gentleman up front that's asking me if we have any goats around here, and we certainly do. Bighorn sheep as well. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. Now, if you don't mind, guys, I'm just going to radio up to make sure I have a nice Explorer ready for you. Okay, guys, just up ahead here and on the left-hand side, we have a subalpine forest. Now, those trees, I'm sure they're not the biggest one and the tallest one you've seen in your life, but they could be the oldest one. They're on average about 300 years old, those trees. Hard to believe, but I'll give you a couple of facts to explain the situation here. First of all, they only have about 60 to 90 days a year to grow. Okay, only 2 to 3 months a year. Also, they have very poor soil. You know, the snow we've had the past couple of days here. Generally, I like to point it out to you guys on either side of the road. You can see it's very rocky and not very fertile, but now it's covered in snow. Just take my word for it. Again, also on the forest side here, on the left side here, take a look on the edge of the forest right here. You'll notice there's a lot of trees that have a lot more branches on the left-hand side as opposed to the right-hand side. You see this? That's due to the cold, strong wind that constantly comes from the Icefield, funnels through the valley of the glacier, and keeps the branches from growing on the one side of the tree. A process we call flagging. Up ahead on the left here, about 10 o'clock, you have a good view of the base of Mount Atabasca. You don't quite see the summit right now, it's lit in the clouds, but you see a good base as well as some of the glacier that's on top of it. It's a very popular mountain for climbers, especially due to the fact that it's quite accessible. It's one of the most accessible mountains in the Rockies, mostly due to the fact that it's got a nice little parking lot right here on the left-hand side designated for climbers only. I actually climbed that mountain myself a few years ago when I started climbing. It was a pretty good challenge. It takes about 6 to 8 hours to reach the summit, and about 4 to 5 to come back down. Depending on your skill level, it can also take 4 to 5 seconds. Up on the right-hand side here, we've been following a long ridge of rock. We call this long ridge of rock a lateral moraine. I'll leave the Ice Explorer driver explain to you a bit more about the lateral moraine. All I'd like to ask of you is please stay off of it, okay? Once we get to the loading base, you'll see how accessible it is. And people have a tendency to go up there for pictures, but it's not worth it, okay? Very unstable ground. There's signs telling you not to go there. Please don't go there, okay? It's much, much steeper and deeper on the other side. If you fall on the other side, there's a pretty good chance your camera is not going to work anymore. Hey, does anybody notice anything different around here? Come on, guys. No more what?
Trees.
There you go. No more trees, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. We just passed, exactly, all rocks, snow and ice, okay? We just passed into the alpine zone now, so less vegetation generally means less wildlife. Sometimes, as the gentleman in front was asking earlier, we'll see bighorn sheep around here. They like to lick the salt and the minerals off the rocks, but past this point, not much. Okay, I've seen ravens, birds flying up on the glacier, insects as well. No word of a lie, I've seen butterflies and ladybugs on the glacier, but I don't think they go up there by choice. I just think they get blown up there by the wind. So guys, I might not be the driver that takes you back down from your trip, so please make sure you have all your belongings with you. Okay, I'm not kidding. A couple of weeks ago, well, before, no, I guess before, that's our birthday. Last year somebody left a brand new digital camera, and I was pretty happy. But the month prior, before we closed, somebody left his mother-in-law and 2 kids. I didn't know what to do. So make sure you take everything with you. You guys gotta be with Eric today. Eric's a pretty good buddy, good friend of mine. He knows a lot of the glacier. He's a senior here, so I can try to ask him a lot of questions. Enjoy your trip, guys. Be careful when you come down. It's a little bit slippery. Enjoy your trip. Okay.